Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's show. And as always, you have landed with us here in LATOKEN. Thank you for joining us. This is Crypto Friday. And on today's chat, we are going to be talking with Electric Cash. Now, before we start, just a little housekeeping before we dive into Electric Cash and what the project is about, so on and so forth. Remember, Electric Cash is on LATOKEN. So if you're not already on LATOKEN, download the app now. It's on iOS. Deep dive into the ticker EL Cash and find out what's going on. So without further ado, my name is Terrence Duncan and I'm from LATOKEN. And today with us, we have Marcin. Now I'm going to let him introduce himself now. Marcin, go ahead.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marcin Sein, and I'm Electric Cash Ambassador. So if you got any questions regarding our project, I'll be the first one to answer this. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Great. Welcome on the show, Marcin. Thank you for spending time with us. Again, we do host these shows every Friday, so do check in with the schedules that we have on the website itself. And do remember, just bookmark us. Pick your channels that you prefer. We are streaming on YouTube, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. We're practically all over social media. So if you want to watch the live show, this is the link and you are watching it as now. You have also a chance to participate on the show today. You can ask your questions and the people behind will post it here for the both of us. So again, without further ado, I suppose let's go into the project. I'm sure most of you would like to know, what is Electric Cash? So Marcin, over to you with this one. What is EL Cash? Let's talk about the project first, perhaps the goals of EL Cash.
Yeah, it's a very interesting project because Electric Cash, it's a first proof of work coin with built-in governance and staking options. Our goal is to provide cheap or even free transactions for our users. Our goal is to make transactions so cheap that you can use Lcash as a daily coin, paying for your daily espresso, grocery, hairdresser, whatever you name it, you can pay with Lcash. And our goal, of course, is mass adoption. So currently, we are working on new features, but maybe the features in the roadmap will go further and talk about this later.
Right. Of course, we'll definitely touch on this in a bit as well. And if you want to see more about Electric Cash, remember they have their own global website as well. That's electriccash.global. So go ahead and check that. If you need the links, it will be below. So again, Marcin, what should the people know about the project? It is fairly new, but as we know, it's in a few places as well. It's growing really fast. So how are you positioning Lcash in today's crypto space?
Yeah, today's crypto space is full, but we got very unique feature. And because Lcash is very community-oriented coin, our plan is, as I mentioned before, have Lcash being a daily coin. Daily and for everyone. I mean, basically everyone can have an Lcash and pay it like cash, but even better.
Yeah, that's great. And in terms of adoption as well, now you are partnering with lots of traditional retail as well, or how is it working at the moment? Is there a particular geography you're looking at?
Yeah, now we are working hard on mass adoption. And week by week, we inform our community about new listings like LATOKEN and promo events, trading contests, airdrops, and etc., just to make Lcash more and more popular, which help us global adopt the coin.
Yes, and some of those details are available on our website as well. So if you want to know when the airdrop is starting, when the trading competition is going on, all the activities surrounding Lcash, remember, The links are below. Give us a like if you see it. Ask us some questions on the show as well. And also, Marcin, I've been
I
going
recommend
through
joining our social media because there is lots of things going on. Our marketing team is working hard to make sure everyone is up to date.
Yep, definitely. And some of those links, we'll remember to drop them down at the tail end of the show so that you don't miss out as well. And I was about to say, Marcin, I was going through Lcash, and there seems to be lots of focus on governance. So can you perhaps speak to us about that, more about that? Why is that so important for Electric Cash?
Yep. Electric Cash is our coin. When I say our, I mean everyone who owns it, mines it, got it in its wallet. And Electric Cash is based on three foundations. It's staking, governance power, and the second layer. Let me just go deeply into our main, maybe not main, but our feature GP, which is called governance power. By holding Lcash, you get governance power. The process, it's a process that you can use governance power to propose, design, agree, or make suggestions which direction the coin should develop. It covers every important issue such as marketing, communication, not only technical data. So if you stake Lcash, you get governance points, and you can propose the directions of development, and it will really work.
Right. And Lcash is also fairly new. So if you want to get on that governance board and ecosystem, this is the right time, I suppose. And what else can they do besides really steer the directions of Lcash? I mean, what else can they do with Lcash?
Well, the sky is the limit, as we say. Yeah. Because this governance power, if you figure out any idea of future development of the coin, we can make it happen. Of course, if it's doable technically and legally and everything, our team will work to check if it can be done, and if it can be done, we make a voting. And if community will say it's a great idea, let's do it, we'll just do it. We go in that direction, the community will show us.
Right. I guess it's fairly straightforward at the moment with Lcash as well. Now, about the project, about the program at the moment, could you give us some numbers? Could we talk about some of the data and perhaps the early initiatives that's going on? Could you tell us more about that, Marcin?
Yeah. Currently, we're typing hard for delivery of major milestones in Lcash evolution, like the governance power I mentioned, and staking function, fast transaction layer, and mobile application. Because all the features I mentioned before will be available through our wallets. And yeah, if you are interested about the roadmap, I highly recommend you to go on our website. It's updated all the time. So you'll be sure that you have up-to-date info about small milestones and bigger milestones we're going to achieve.
And those information as well that can be accessible from the main webpage. We can download the wallet from the main webpage as well, correct?
Yes. For now, we got wallets for PC, so Windows and Linux. We are working hard to deliver iOS wallet and the mobile application.
Okay, great. So we're starting with the desktop versions first, and then we're moving towards mobile then.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And at the moment,
we have to remember that it's a very, very young coin. It's first stage of its development. So it's just being born now.
Yeah. And then the good thing is there's definitely lots of interest, lots of market attention at the moment as well. And talking about that, Where are the current interests coming from? Are we having a particular region quite interested in electric cash?
Yes, we have very active community, which is our great competitive advantage. Basically, now we cover Asia, Africa, and South America. We initially focused on these regions, which differentiates us from other coins, because other coins are US-centric projects. They want to be in US, and maybe we go there later.
I think, Marcin, why do you think people are looking at electric cash at the moment? Why do you think they are kind of adopting electric cash at the moment?
Yeah, I think it's about usability of the coin. And because using crypto coins, everyone knows about the transaction fees. And the transactions are kind of high now. So it basically exclude more coins from being like a daily coins, like we want to have a Lcash as a daily coin. Thanks to our staking options, when you stake Lcash, you receive some of free transactions per day. So I think it's our advantage.
Okay. And what else makes electric cash different in a way, apart from what you see today in the whole crypto space? Could you give us more advantages, so to speak, that's coming from the whole electric cash community or the app or the business itself? How are people taking to it?
Yeah, we need to remember that Lcash is proof of work coin based on three foundations: staking, governance, and the second layer. And from people's perspective, as a community, it gives them advantage to have an influence on the whole ecosystem and development of the coin.
Right. And how does electric cash help with that community influence? And I think, could you also give us a little bit of information with regards to some of the fees at the moment? Because we are looking at electric cash being much, I would say, lower in fees. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. Lcash is quite a unique coin. Introduction the fast and free transactions, staking and governance to the proof of work blockchain with limited coin supply, it's very uncommon when it comes to the crypto world, mainly because of the limitation it causes for staking rewards. Fast transactions on proof of work are rare, but there are a couple of solutions that enable them, like using Lightning Network or Bitcoin using masternodes to confirm the transactions on Dash. Fast transactions, staking, and governance on proof of work are unique for Lcash, and we have to remember that.
Okay. And again, with that fast transaction in the whole crypto space, how is Lcash being the solver of it all? Could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, the problem of high transaction costs. In the case of proof of work cryptocurrencies, fees are used to protect networks from malicious overflowing and for prioritizing transactions added to the blockchain. The same applies to Lcash protocol. However, Lcash solution rewards users who actively participate in the network, enabling cheap or even free transactions. Users who stake Lcash get the transaction fee returned to their wallets as a reward for participating in the network. I hope it make a little bit clearer the ecosystem.
Yeah. And that's also becoming a trend these days, isn't it? Really to participate in this community-based projects. And why do you think it's growing? And how is Lcash or electric cash in this space leading the way?
Well, in electric cash ecosystem, we change that by establishing a development treasury fund. It's taken from proof of work mining rewards and stored into such a treasury. Additionally, the electric cash community members receive governance power. So this allows the network to be fully decentralized where the decisions on the future project development and the use of funds from the development fund treasury are driven by the project community. This is some kind of network democracy, we can say that. It's achieved thanks to the blockchain building voting mechanism. The voting mechanism mentioned before. So the development treasury fund constitution of 1% of the mining rewards collected in a special wallet managed by the electric cash governance system. The funds are kept safely until the community votes to spend it. So how we can spend it or how to use it. So it can cover the costs of the protocol improvement and changes, like maybe developing new features into the ecosystem, to keep the whole process transparent. The balance of the collected funds is presented in the Governance Explorer. So 100%.
And where can someone see or get more information on this Governance Explorer?
Well, I highly recommend to join our social media and to check our website. It's still under the development, so we are not it is not revealed yet, but it will be in a few months probably.
Okay. And then let's talk about some of your plans as well. Tell us a little bit more about your plans, Marcin, as you are the ambassador for Electric Cash itself. Give us a little bit on that roadmap within the next following months, perhaps.
Okay, so in Q1 this year, we launched the official website, Blockchain Explorer, white paper, desktop wallet, and we are listed on several exchanges. So that's Q1. On the till the Q3, we'll introduce Lcash governance power staking, free transaction, and mobile wallet. So the goal is to have it before the Q3 ends. In Q4, we're gonna introduce fast transaction and governance feature for our users, and of course, in the next years, we go for global adoption.
Right. I think that's one proper plan as well being put forth by the team over there. What else do you think the community at the moment, those who are tuning in, those who are interested in knowing more about Electric Cash, what do you think they should know? Where should they go to find this information besides the current major websites at the moment?
Well, that's a very good question, because our social media is very, very working hard. The marketing team, basically, they're giving all important informations, small milestones, big milestones, new listings. We also are working hard on, maybe I cannot reveal the name now, but it will be e-learning platform for people who are interested in blockchain technology and our coin. It will be some kind of lectures, and I don't want to go into the details, but yeah, it's too early for that, but it will be a platform when basically you can learn from the very beginning and go deeply into the crypto world. So you know that our ecosystem from very detailed, from very small details, and how it's gonna adopt as a global coin.
Right. Okay, yes, I think keeping that mystery is very important at this part as well, because there's lots of things we want you, the viewers out there, and those listening to us from any of your mediums at the moment, do check us out. Now, Electric Cash is also on Twitter. Remember, their ticker is EL Cash. So on Twitter, they are EL Cash _ official. So get there and again, follow them, learn about the community, get on the governance team. And how do you do that? Well, you can get on the LATOKEN app now. They are trading. Again, the ticker is EL Cash. So key that in and you can find out more. And with regards to future activities as well, Marcin, are you holding any more AMAs perhaps in the coming weeks and months? Do you have a schedule of where we can get more information out of this?
Yeah, the schedule is on our website. We'll make some more EMA, and of course, if there will be the significant milestones achieved, I will make Zooms, and I'll be more than happy to join you in this newsroom.
Great. And lots of people want to know more, as always, I suppose, at this early stage about giveaways and trading competitions and how they can get a chance to get some of the early Alcash tokens. So how do they do that then, Marcin? Is there any secrets that we want to reveal on this show?
Now, just download the LATOKEN application and be up to date with our social media. And if you really want to learn about our ecosystem, I highly recommend you to go on our Medium. It's medium.com/electric-cash. There are plenty of articles about our ecosystem. So if you really want to know more, please go there.
Right. And I also see that the webpage and the community support is in English at the moment. Are you actually looking to launch in other languages as well, perhaps in the near future?
Yes, of course. It's under the development. We are working on this.
Okay, so that's in the global adoption plans, I suppose, that will be coming in as well, right?
Exactly. As I mentioned before, it's very young coin, but we are working hard, like checking the payment gateways, so it makes easier for adopt the coin as a daily use coin. So our development team is working hard on that.
Okay, that's good news, really. And again, for those tuning in today and on the show today, just a little teaser from you on the 30th March. Keep an eye out on the Electric Cash news page, their Telegram, the LATOKEN website, because there might be an airdrop. I'm not saying more than that. So, Marcin, I think we are at the tail end of the show, Marcin. Before we leave, though, is there anything that the audience today, is there anything that they should be knowing about? Is there anything that they should be taking notes on? And if, again, any one of you out there with questions, do type it in now. This is your chance, sort of pre-governance work.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. If you got any idea how to help us develop and fast global adoption of the coin, please join us and use your governance power to make it successful.
Great. And that's also an opportunity for you. It's a call for action for all of you who are viewing today and listening to the show as well. You can get involved with Electric Cash. Now, there's many ways to do this. Just keep in tune, get yourself organized, get yourself involved, and you might just be on that governance team. Again, just important dates on the LATOKEN site. On the 30th, you can see more information about a few trading competitions that might come up. We have something on Twitter as well, and we have more coming up for you. You can trade Alcash today. This is not financial advice, but you can get on and learn more about Alcash on the app itself. Get on the websites. All the links are below. And if there's no questions, I think, Marcin, we can then say goodbye for today's show.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Terence. It was a pleasure. Right. And I'm here for you.
Okay, there we go. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, all the links will be below. Do check us out. Again, that's Electric Cash and LATOKEN. Thank you all. Join us on the next show.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.